Hello there, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Outer Worlds. We are here with our low intelligence character, Sam Smart, and we are spending some time with our new little friend here, Anubis, who we met a couple episodes ago. And look at him, isn't he so cute? He is. He's such a good boy. I've given him some Tyleritos as treats. And I was actually pretty blown away that that we even got to keep this guy. That's pretty cool. I was pretty ecstatic by that. I think Sam is really happy to have him there. But anyways, last episode we stole the chemicals that we were tasked to steal by Phineas. We also got sent a cryptic email from somebody crazy, and then the highlight of the day, of course, was to get Anubis here. But anyways, we need to go report back to Phineas and tell him that we stole the chemicals successfully. And do all that stuff. Hey, Felix, what are you doing around here?
Good to see you, boss.
Good to see you. What do you think of this Gorgon business?
Sure, I got time.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, boss?
Never mind. Alright, so he doesn't have anything new to say. So let's go ahead and go to Phineas's lab. Perfect.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Yes, top secret orbital lab. We also need to go to sleep because if we're looking at our bars up there, we are sleepy. Seeing a
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh, wait, can we not? Actually? Yes, there we go. Yes, perfect. Permission taken there, Ada. Let's go to sleep. Yes. Hi there, Anubis. Good boy. Good morning. Alright, we'll put our stuff back on. Which one was it? This one. Oh, my goodness. Right, alright, let's eat and drink. Let's see. We need to be healthy. I think Sam is feeling like he should be, trying to think of something better to eat than Rizzo's. Oh, what are we kidding? He's having Purple Berry Crunch for breakfast. That's yeah. Yep. Fresh half woolly milk, Happy Dale Farms. I'm pretty sure that's a Rizzo's product, kind of ish. Or Rizzo's adjacent. But anyways. Alright. Now we're at the docking bay for Phineas's lab. Let's keep Parvati and Vicar. I think that is going to be fine here as we go and talk to Phineas. About all these chemicals he had us steal. It didn't really even feel like stealing. We walked through the front door, we were given access codes, and nobody even questioned us on anything. I mean, a couple guards did, but we kind of took care of that pretty easily. Hello there.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Well, that's great.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Okay. I found your chemicals. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Yeah, fair enough. Right. I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
You know how food goes stale if you freeze it too much? Like that. but with people.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Okay. Right, and that's basically because the colony's on the verge of collapse, and the board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Well, yes, they've got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers.
Freeze all the workers? Why? So a gang of powdered toffs can carry on living in Byzantium? You call that a plan? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
I know, they told me. I guess we need to think about this. Well, not we, you specifically, because I don't do the thinking. There has to be something you can do with the thinking and the big brain.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Well, it would have been a lot easier if you just set up your lab next to the Hope.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
I don't get that very often.
Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
This is crazy. I like it.
Just wait until you hear the details. I haven't been this energized since the time I injected myself with raw cavanoid.
Interesting.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system micro-jumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
You'll
need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Okay. I've got questions about this.
Certainly. How can I help?
Well, what are the... so people aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads, relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Huh. Okay. Should I expect any resistance? Am I gonna have to fight people?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Okay. Alright, well, it's funny you say all this, because the board has actually told me to do the exact same thing, but skip the Hope to Tartarus. So, you know, between both of y'all's plans, I feel like at least one of them's gotta work.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be going then. Right, so we're being told to skip the Hope by both different factions. And actually, how is our reputation doing with the board still? We're still revering. So, like, this is one of the... Oh, I guess we do have 100% negative. I am neutral to this faction. That's one of the weird things about reputation in this game, is it's really hard to make people super mad at you, I guess, because, like, ultimately, you can do things in such a way that nobody ever gets really that mad, and I haven't really been trying to do that. I've just been going with the flow in a way that I feel like Sam would be, and the most negative reputation we have is with Rizzos, which is super ironic considering Sam's affinity for Rizzos, but the only thing that we have with it is just we're off put. But like that's it. We are revering with like 5 different factions already. We were even revered by the deserters, who we forced to come back to Edgewater, even though they left that place. But we're revered by them, even though we basically obliterated their chance of a free life and sent them back to work at Edgewater, a failing company town. So that doesn't seem correct. Even though we've been actively doing some things against the board, we're still revered by them. We've done some stuff for Sublight here and there, but we're agreeable with them. Iconoclast, I guess, would be the most, because we have 100% negative reputation. So I don't know if this, like, since we've been gone for a while, we could actually go back to Amber Heights and, like, walk around and everything. When we tried the last time we were on Monarch, well, not the last time, but one of the times that we were on Monarch after all this stuff happened with the Iconoclasts, we couldn't go into Amber Heights. So it seems really easy to have everybody be okay with you, if that makes sense, which just feels off in a way, because you can kind of have a ton of good solutions with everybody, and it makes some of the replayability of the game suffer, because there's so many golden outcomes, or at least outcomes that seem good for the most part, and they're fairly simple to get, that even somebody that has low intelligence like Sam and is just kind of stumbling through things is able to get a pretty agreeable situation with most factions. So, like, I get that that's kind of the life of a freelancer, maybe, is you want people to be agreeable to you, but at the same time, it feels like it should be harder to have everybody like you the way that they like Sam. although that is, but that's also why I kind of created the idea of Sam being having a high inspiration and determination, but also being dumb in this, because I knew this going in. I knew that it was really easy for basically everybody to like you and for you to kind of do whatever you want and nobody's really going to get mad. And that's why I made his charm high and his intelligence low. And I was kind of trying to play off the fact that I knew that, and so creating this charming dumb person that just kind of stumbles into success is kind of what I was going for. And unless you're kind of trying to create a character that is specifically playing into that in the way that the game does it, sometimes it feels like the role playing can be a little bit stilted, in my opinion. But Parvati and Vicar, you have any thoughts?
As always, I am at your disposal.
Right.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about your religion.
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe.
Maybe I shouldn't have
Everything
asked.
flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Right. Okay. But if you can't help but... Right, okay. That's a lot of words, and that kind of hurts, so let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Let's go. Parvati, you have anything?
Yeah, huh?
No, she does not. Alright, well, I guess, let's head out? Yeah, let's head out. Back onto the ship. Although, we are not, right now, going to be going to the Hope. Because that's basically leads to the end game. So, we're not doing that yet. We'll probably go to this one on the Groundbreaker since it's closer. What is that that's popped up on my... There was a status effect that popped up. I wasn't sure what it was. Phobic. Impedophobia. Right. Acrophobia. When the ground is far beneath you. I see. That's probably what it is. And it's gone away now. I see. But it should go up right now. Yes, I see. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm talking about the little... Next to my health bar, there's a little status effect that pops up. It looks like a little spider. Indicating that one of your phobias is active. Alright then.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Yeah. Yeah. I can kind of understand that. Do you have anything to say on here? I wish there was a way to have a better read on when...
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Right, okay. I sometimes wish that the companions had more to say on different stages of the main quest, like back here on the ship. Right, so let's go to the Groundbreaker Auxiliary Maintenance Bay.
Please stop at the Groundbreaker Auxiliary Base.
Okay. Sounds good. I think for this one, who do I want to take along? I've missed having Parvati around, so I kind of want to have Parvati. Maybe we do Parvati and Ellie. I feel like those two haven't been on a job together in a hot second, so let's do that. Okay. Auxiliary maintenance bay. So this is scary. This doesn't look great. I don't like the look of this. How are you doing, Ellie?
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
I don't sound too excited. That was Felix's friend.
Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask.
Yeah. Wait, we've had this conversation. Just because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Except we've created artificial gravity.
This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out.
I just wanted to select something
different. When you get
different.
down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you.
Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better.
Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really expect me to believe you're working for the board out of some high-minded idealism?
Yeah. No, but that's not the
You're
point. Yeah,
right.
we've had this conversation
The point
before.
is that self-interest is like self-pleasure. No one wants to admit it, but everyone has a hand in it. Enough about Harlow, though.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Okay. Let's, never mind. Let's get going. Okay. That doesn't look good. Anything else over here? Okay, can't go that way. That doesn't look good. Pocket watch. Ooh. I do not want to know what happened there. Are these bad guys? They definitely look like bad guys.
Let's try being friendly. Maybe they'll try it back.
You know what? Good idea. I don't think that this indicates anything. Surely, this sign doesn't mean anything at all.
Hey you, over here. Chat.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 it's Riz. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you're trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
Yeah. What were you starting to say back there?
Nothing. Never mind.
It's my favorite theme song. Does Rizzo's know you're butchering their slogan? It's my favorite brand.
What, you gonna report me? I don't work for them no more. I'm with the gardeners now. All of us kept the peace for the corpse once, but we got tired of being used.
The gardeners?
Yeah, we're the gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets. Hallways. You know what I mean. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Wait, does Junlei know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
Right, okay. but she might get a little steamed if you hurt her girlfriend. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that this was going to be an option. That's really cool.
Hi, I'm the girlfriend.
Oh, that's perfect.
Shit. Fine, fine. You want to check out the lab? Go for it. We won't stop you. But Blakesley's got her own setup in there, and she doesn't like guests. So if you get shot, I'm telling Junlei I never saw you.
Okay.
This one's clear, guys.
Smooth, Captain.
Well, thank you, Ellie. That was pretty cool. That was really awesome. That's one of the reasons I love Peril on Gorgon so much, is how well it integrates some of the, like, old main stuff into it.
We don't have to beat up.
This must be a step up from
Uh,
ghost factories, huh?
I just think that's really neat. And I also just loved how it, like, adds to some of the places, like the fact that we had to go back to Byzantium and there was a brand new building we were able to enter and NPCs to interact with there, and another chance to see just how crappy life is here in the Outer Worlds. Or at least how crappy the elite are. So I really enjoy that.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself clear. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the automechanicals can explain.
Look, lady, I've killed a lot of robots in my time, and I have Junlei's girlfriend with me, so don't test us. Don't test us. Alright, so I need to go through here. There's a vending machine. Oh. Take those mag picks. Why the heck not? Oh, robot. Looked like a mean robot. Not sure that we should, which way we should go. It's this way. Oh, just bathroom. Maybe we go this way? Barred. Okay. It's not the way we need to go. It's kind of a bummer. Alright, so we're going to have to face the robots, the bad robot. Ooh, there's another door.
Oh, aren't you handsome? Looks like you got yourself a little snack.
Parvati, that is not handsome. That is a big worm. Now, come over here and read this. What does this say? It's experimental notes. Group C, heretofore referred to as Clarice, continues to demonstrate increased growth and development relative to both the original and control strains. However, general mass and caloric content has not increased significantly compared to its predecessor, Horus. This suggests a limit in our ability to mitigate poor nutrient uptake with Mantipillar mulch. Personal note, Martin's getting a little too big for the terrarium. A few more days and he goes into the processor. Oh, well that's kind of sad. Well, more words over here, Parvati. Here, I'll activate the terminal. Status. Water cycle initiated. Warning. Security systems offline. You have now been unprotected for 0 days. Okay. There's a lot of entries. 1,326 entries found. Please select the entry that you would like to access. Let's see first. What's one entry say? Okay, archive data expunged, retrieving recent entries. 1325. Water supply remains steady, but the power fluctuations are doing a number on the auto mechanicals. Easy fix, all the time in the world. And entry 1326. Gutted the auto mechanicals for non-essential components. Minor gains in power efficiency due to decreased weight. Waterproofing materials compromised. Human error. Well, Parvati, that was absolutely pointless. Why did you keep reading all of that? Alright, well, in exhausting all possible possibilities. Looks like we're going to fight these combat drones. Perfect. Well, that was easy. Hacking skill too low, so we definitely can't do that. What's in this room? Holy cow. More interesting stuff. More mantipillars. I don't really like mantipillars. Ooh, what's this?
Observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal,
Okay. Ah. Elevator. Wait, where are the guys? Parvati? Ellie? Hello? Where are they? There they go. Oh, that's a lot of robots. That's a lot of robots. Okay. See if we... Alright. Let's, wait here for a second. Let's go ahead and do some buffing. Here. What should we have? Companion ability cooldown. That could be nice. Some caffeine for mind attributes. Body attributes +1 would be perfect. Armor rating +10. Base health. We'll take that. What else do we have? Harmful status effect. That should be decent enough, I think. Critical damage plus 15%. That should be good. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. Oh no. This robot is tough. I'll get those 2 guys to get that. Get that one, Ellie. Good. Alright. Ow! Ow, 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 ow.
Big practice in there. I'll fix you right, everyone else.
Alright. This is not going well. Parvati and them are getting hurt pretty bad. Let's get this guy on us. Alright. Alright, I think that took care of everybody. Alright, so that was actually pretty tough. It was a pretty tough fight. They hit really hard. Okay, but I think everybody survived okay. We didn't have anybody go down, I don't think. Which is nice. Alright, now where's this?
You hear that humming? Sounds like some kind of generator.
Some kind of generator, huh? Like, in a good way or a bad way? Oh. Well. Hello there.
so who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
Well? I need to get into the HIA facility on Gorgon.
Spacer's Choice send you? Took your sweet time. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
Here I am. I tracked down Clarence mostly, and that got me on your tail.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
Well, he won a trophy. He's in show canids now. Sort of.
He'll be on to the next hobby in a week.
Clearance lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
Actually, Wilhelmina Ambrose hired me to find something on that asteroid.
Ambrose. Well, I'll assume you're caught up then. That or hopelessly confused.
The second one.
Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
Alright, so what was Spacer's Choice testing for?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
Right. But I've taken adrenatime.
Hey, do whatever you like. Life's short and we're all dying anyway.
Huh. Alright. Why'd the facility shut down?
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Ah, yes, the incident.
Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrenatime out the door. And I came here.
Alrighty. So, can you get me inside HIA then?
Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
I don't even know what that means. Curiosity, I guess?
Gets 'em every time. Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
Alright. Alright. Any advice?
Come on, I've left it behind me.
Sure, it definitely looks like you're coping.
Yeah, well, you have to go on, don't you? Guilt's a useless emotion. What good is thinking about the past over and over and over again?
I just don't think much at all. But come on, help me and you can put it behind you. I'll take care of everything.
Please, I don't need... Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication. Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner.
Okay. Right. I'll leave you be then.
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be too much of a problem. Provided, did you get that number down and everything? You understand what she was talking about? You have that? Okay, good. You know, I don't mean to steal your lunch, but...
Just drowning in dining options down here.
You know what? I'm not a terrible person. I'll leave you with Spacer's Choice stuff. How about that? Saltuna. You can have all my Saltuna. You know what? There you go. There you go. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, have the Raptidon meat. There you go. How about that? I take your Rizzos and you get some nasty Spacer's Choice crap. Sounds like a pretty fair trade to me. Alright, well, let's get out of here. We got what we needed from her. Also just trying to decide where we should go next. I'm wondering if we should make a stop on Groundbreaker for any reason. Let Parvati see her girlfriend Junlei. That could be nice. Give them a little check-in. They haven't seen each other in a while. I mean, I'm sure they're messaging each other and everything on the Unreliable, but I think it's nice to give them a little bit of FaceTime here and there. I guess Ada is equipped with, like, video stuff, but doesn't hurt to just go and pay Junlei a visit for Parvati's sake.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Aw, I really wanted to hear the cheerful fanfare.
I have been programmed to simulate sympathy. There, Captain. The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism.
Uh-oh.
They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly.
Uh-oh.
That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
Oh, goody. I'm sorry, what?
Boarded, Captain. A verb, indicating a hostile action whereby an enemy ship attempts to invade our own for the purposes of capture. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
Okay. Wait. So when you said you had a marauder deterrence system back in Emerald Vale...
I was bluffing, Captain. When we met in Emerald Vale, my systems were not fully operational. Even if they were, I might have made an exception for you.
I love
The
Ada
invading
so
ship
much.
appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
Alright. How did they find us?
Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
I see. Well, I'll go deal with them myself, Ada.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Okay. I'm intrigued by this.
Now initiating warm welcome protocol.
One simply must appreciate such an effective deterrent.
Yes. So you're just gonna watch me do this?
I thought we were safe in the Aether. Oh, law, I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
I must say that there's been nary a dull moment since signing on with this crew.
Yeah, Sam, what do you think?
Invading foreign threats detected. Deploying lethal measures. Targets: bacteria, viruses, and human scum.
Assholes interrupted my beauty sleep.
I know, how about that?
I've been on the other side of a boarding dock enough to recognize amateurs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
Okay.
Good luck, Captain.
Who should we take? Let's take... Nyoka sounded pretty upset by the whole ordeal. And I think we should take... Let me see. Who should we take here? Nyoka and Felix? Nyoka and the Vicar? You know what? Let's take Felix and Sam. Oh. Well, that took care of them.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you.
Felix, we're in the middle of something right now. Don't you see? We're in the middle of fighting against these guys that try to attack our... Oh, are they a tossball team? Hello?
What was that?
Take him out, Sam.
Oh,
Nice.
that's the last of him.
Alright, where's this tracking device that we need to take out? Alright. Can we go this way? Galley keycard. Galley keycard. We'll take that. Another galley keycard. Interesting. I think this is the... Is this the only time that you're ever on any other ship but the Unreliable? It might be. Hi.
Cycle up to industrial state.
Crossball kick!
Take these guys out.
News, customer.
Perfect.
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
They picked the wrong person to try to board a ship, didn't they? Coach's quarters. Hello? Hi there, fella.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
Well, I mean, have you met me? I've never respected anybody's personal space.
I haven't met you, Alex Hawthorne, but I know a thing or two about you. You're adjutant to Condé's hired gun. I don't know why you've taken an interest in Gorgon, and frankly, I don't want to know. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead, and a man's got to make a living. You understand.
Right. You shouldn't be worrying about the money. Right now, I'm your biggest problem.
All right, easy. You made your point. I know when I'm outgunned. I'm guessing you haven't killed me yet because you want to talk things over, right? I can drop the tossball act and we can have ourselves a conversation.
Okay. Somebody hired you to cross me off. I want you to break your contract.
You know I can't just back out of a job. I've got a reputation to think about.
Well, look. you and your team are a joke. Just take your ship and get out of here.
You're gonna let me walk away, just like that. I'm probably gonna regret asking this, but why?
Well, I mean, fuck if I know.
Can't argue with that. I'll keep my ship clear of yours. You and I will never cross orbits again.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
I got no reason to come after you. Use my credentials to get inside the cockpit and take our tracking device. Our astrogation terminal was tracking your ship. Don't ask me how. Never had much luck with computing devices myself.
Hey, me either. And what are you going to tell your employer?
The truth. We never caught up to the Unreliable. You vanished somewhere into the void. Astrogator never picked up your location again.
Fair enough. I'm leaving. And sorry about the crew that I slaughtered on the way here. Huh. So, people can be reasonable. How nice. Alright, so we need to take... What is that? Light machine gun Mark III. No. Where's the doohickey? Do we need to take it from this? Let's get the tracking device. Remove it. Alright. Well. Job done. We got the device gone, so let's get back to the Unreliable, guys.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking.
Alright, well.
Hi, Cap.
I think we, took care of that, Ada, don't you think?
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Yes, let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Alright, well, that was certainly interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is where we'll end off for this video. Having thwarted a boarding party here, that was definitely something interesting. And another one of the reasons why I love this DLC and the sort of situations that arise are certainly unique within the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. And let me know how I'm doing in the comments section down below. But other than that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.